What's up, YouTube? My name's Chance. Channel is Chance Bishop's Breaks, and today we have ourselves another Life TCG Gold booster box opening here. Let's go to collect some of the more rare birds on the planet. There we go. Can't find my box cutter for some reason. Don't know where I have put that or what I got put underneath, which is most likely what had happened. All right, here we go. Pack number 1. All right, let's get that focus real quick. All right, Starling, the Bat Falcon. We got the Penguin, Northern Spotted Owl. Okay, it's 3. So Northern Spotted Owl is our first full art to start off today's opening. No. 1, 2, 3. Gotta helps if you do the card trick the correct way. All right, common kestrel, the puffin, kingfisher, emu, toucan, taraka, the little penguin, and the lilac-breasted roller. Back-to-back packs with a full art. I'll love to see that there. This is our second of 4 gold booster boxes we are opening up on the channel. If you guys haven't seen our last one, check out the playlist at the end of the video, or it's in the description down below, as we have the Toko Toucan, population of about 10,000. So, yeah, playlist will have all of our Life TCG openings, including the first edition mammal set. And we have the Honduran Emerald. Population a little higher than the toucan, 15,000 estimated. All right. Common Swift, Great Horned Owl, the Baltimore Oriole. It's a whole baseball team right there. And we have the Andean Condor, 7,000 on the population for the Andean Condor. Like that. The lowest pop count of our species so far. Last opening, we did get one that was limited to 1,000 copies. And we have the plate-billed mountain toucan. Our second toucan of the opening. A little more than the first toucan. It's got 15,000 as well. All right, we got the crossbill, cardinal, horned owl, hummingbird, the mountain toucan, and we have the blue and yellow macaw. Everyone's seen the blue and yellow macaws. I believe that's second or third one we've pulled of that specific bird. All right, the kestrel, flamingo, the New Zealand kaka, 6,000 for the good old Mr. New Zealand. All right, the raven, hummingbird, spotted owl. And we have the bee hummingbird. That's a new one. Have not seen the bee hummingbird yet. Bee hummingbird fact: the bee hummingbird is the smallest bird on Earth, measuring only 2 inches in length. So I guess it makes sense why it's called the bee hummingbird due to its size. Just a small little guy, that's all he is. All right. The monk parakeet. Plenty of monk parakeets. You're not going to be seeing any monk parakeet hollows. We have the Ascension frigate bird. Population 20,000 frigate birds. All right. The puffin. The Eurasian hoopoe, king penguin, razorbill, cockatoo, macaw. And we have the wandering albatross. That's me at work when I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of wandering around, getting in the way. Haha, that's a funny joke. All right, we have the Andean condor again, our second condor. Population 7,000. So we have 2 of 7,000 copies of the Andean condor. Not a bad one to get duplicates of. All right, Eastern bluebird, the great tit. It's probably one of the more famous birds out there, the great tit. Oriental bay owl. 10,000 bay owls estimated left in the wild. All right, the goldfinch. And we have the scarlet macaw. Back at it with the macaws here. 50,000 scarlet macaws out there. I feel like scarlet macaws are the ones you see in the pet trade. Same with the blue and yellow macaws. Eastern bluebird. And we have the Indian peafowl. We've pulled a couple peafowls out there. Everyone knows what a peafowl is. If they've been to a zoo, they've seen peafowls. Cape May Zoo has guinea hens wandering around, which I always think is neat. They have guinea hens. All right. Great spotted woodpecker, the blue jay. And we have the white cockatoo. I think the cockatoo made an appearance in Jurassic Park 3 as Ellie Sattler's pet bird. Yellow-rumped warbler. And we have the blue and yellow macaw again. All right, let's see. House sparrow, yellow-rumped warbler, partridge in a pear tree, and we have the saker falcon. 20,000 falcons out there. Saker? Saker? It should be saker. Let me know in the comments if I mispronounced that. All right, common swift, good old Taylor. And we have the hyacinth macaw. 4,000 hyacinth macaws out there. It's the new low for the opening. Beats out the Indian condor by about 3,000 members. All right, the mallard. Good old ducks. Who likes ducks here? Another bay owl. There you go. Oriental bay owl. 10,000 of the little guys hanging out. We're looking for our hollow pack, which comes with 10 hollows. Ooh, the Sun Parakeet, 2,000 on the Sun Parakeet. That's the new lowest. 2,000, even less than the Hyacinth Macaw. That's only 1,000 more than our lowest of the last opening, which only had 1,000 estimated members left of its species. Blue-footed booby, a pelican, and the Sacker Falcon full art. Like me a good old full art falcon. You know, good old Captain America's wingmate man right there. Canada Goose, Baltimore Oriole, Swan, and we have the Rufus Sabring, Saberwing, the Rufus Saberwing. I do not know how to pronounce you. You have a lot of letters in your name, Mr. Rufus. All right, Great Horned Owl. And we have the Gray-eared Nightjar making his first appearance of this opening. Got a couple of him or her. Our last opening on the channel. All right, Song Thrush. And the Golden Eagle. 120,000 Golden Eagles left. It's a lot of Eagles. You know, I mean, 52 of them play every Sunday if they're not getting upset by the Niners. And we have the Toko Toucan again. Good old Toucan Sam making his second appearance of the opening. Not sure what Toucan Sam is, but all right. Black and White Warbler, Mallard, Canada Jay, the Common Gull, Shoebill, and, oh, come on, the South Philippine Dwarf Kingfisher. 6,000 would have been our lowest if it was a couple polls earlier. But no, the Sun Parakeet has that one beat by 4,000. All right, Atlantic Puffin, Canada Goose. And we have the Harpy Eagle. 50,000 Harpy Eagles. Have to get some more sleeves. Thankfully, I do have some within reach. Good old Harpy Eagle. All right, the House Sparrow. And we have the Gray-eared Nightjar. Second time we've pulled that young fella in today's opening. Still keeping... Oh, that pack ripped a little early. Still keeping our eye out for our holo pack. The Blue Lorikeet. Good old Blue Lorikeet. First time seeing the Blue Lorikeet full art. So we have the Sun Parakeet, the Blue Lorikeet, definitely being our lowest full art. All right, Song Thrush. Golden Eagle again. I'm just saying, putting it out there. When this set eventually does release reptiles and amphibians, I'm going to buy all of the reptiles and amphibians, you know, because that's the set definitely looking forward to for the life sets. We have the Bluebird Paradise. I believe it's the first time we've seen a Bluebird of Paradise. Do not recall that young fella in the last opening. All right, there's our hollow pack. It's at the bottom, not in the middle this time. Actually, also keeping my eye out for it too, so that also helps. Harpy Eagle. It's got a couple Harpy Eagles. A couple Eagles actually in general in this opening. They're golden. They're the Harpy. You know, if they're Harpies, you know, some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists out there may be interested in them. We have the yellow crested Helmet Shriek. Helmet Shrike? Helmet Shrike. About 500 higher than our Sun Parakeet. So just higher on the population count right there. 500 more than the Sun Parakeet right there. But then again, a very rare bird right there. Very rare pull as well. We got the bee hummingbird again. Second bee hummingbird of the opening. No problems pulling two of that bad boy. And here we go. Our final pack of the opening. So all 10 cards are going to be hollows. We have the Oriental Bay Owl. We have the Nurgard Sunbird, Wandering Albatross, Antiqua Brushfinch, 400 on the Brushfinch right there. That is our new lowest. A Bluebird of Paradise, Condor, the Christmas Island Frigate Bird, 4,000, and the Northern Spotted Owl. But the Antiqua Brushfinch, population of 400, absolutely smashes our population of 2,000 from what was our lowest. So we're going to get all of these bad boys sleeved up right here. And then we will get ourselves a quick recap going on. So it's only like a 12-minute video, but the other, 10 minutes of this video is actually just me sleeving up all these cards. But that's the kind of banger you want to do to end a video right there. A 400 pop count on a card. Now you're talking a basketball, baseball, hockey, 400. You're like, oh, cool, whatever. It's not a common insert. It's more like an uncommon insert. Only 400. But for this set, 400 is a very low count right there. Means there's only 400 of that card for the whole set. All right, here, let's get our last two sleeved up. Northern Spotted Owl. And our new lowest, our Brushfinch right there. All right, let's get ourselves a quick recap going. Going for the full arts. Lowest population count is the blue lorikeet. That is our lowest pop right there. But we have the bee hummingbird, the harpy eagle, couple harpy eagles, couple golden eagles, the rufus, the sacker falcon, cockatoo, the peafowl, a couple macaws, the New Zealand kaka, the roller, and the spotted owl. And then for our hollow rares, our lowest being this brushfinch here. Population only 400 on the brushfinch, beating out our sun parakeet. So we have the Christmas Island, the Bluebird of Paradise, the barn owl, sunbird, bay owls, helmet shrieks, night jars, kingfishers, toucans, macaws, moor owls, condors, falcons, albatrosses, frigate birds, toucans, hummingbirds, and more toucans. But if you guys did enjoy today's opening, hit that like button, comment down below. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, as we'll have more openings here on the channel in the coming weeks. And text on YouTube, though, peace out, rock on, stay super classy, and we'll catch you on the next opening here on the channel.